Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I wish to first acknowledge the Honorable Alvik Maharaj for asking this question, something that is very, very critical for our people that do use the sea lanes for their travel. For background purposes, Honorable Speaker, sir, Fiji is responsible for coordinating search and rescue not only within the Fiji waters, but added to that is Tuvalu and Kiribati as well. And that covers about 6.3 million square kilometers in terms of the area of responsibility under Fiji's care. This Honorable Speaker, sir, is part of Fiji's obligation to the Solace Convention, which is the safety of life at sea. And the national responsibility, Honorable Speaker, sir, you would know very well, was transferred from the Marine Department way back then in 1979, and the Fiji Navy has taken over responsibility ever since. The Fiji Navy, Honorable Speaker, sir, has assets, and mainly the Rescue Coordination Center, which is based at Stanley Brown Naval Base, and of course the vessels as well. And this allows the Fiji Navy to respond to incidents at sea. And I must say, Honorable Speaker, sir, that our Rescue Coordination Center, which is based at Stanley Brown Naval Base, is internationally recognized, and one of the recent developments as the border agencies come together now based on the security challenges that we face is the inclusion of what is now called fusion centers. And that fusion center allows other key agencies to be part of that regional coordination center. And I will name the Fiji Customs Service and the Immigration Department, and of course the Ministry of Fisheries as well, to name a few. The center, Honorable Speaker, sir, is manned 24/7, and it does not work in isolation. It coordinates its works with the two regional search and rescue centers. One is based in New Zealand, and the other is based in Inia. The only major difference between our center and Inia and New Zealand is they have air assets. But these air assets are at our disposal as well. But we in Fiji, we also have allocation, if it is needed, to utilize local planes or helicopters, if need be, to help us in our search and rescue operations within the 6.3 million square kilometers that I have mentioned. Just to give you some idea, Honorable Speaker, sir, on what has been covered in 2018, there were a total of about 61 cases that were reported, and of course where our Rescue Coordination Center also responded. And out of these 61 cases, 14 are from the region that I've talked about. 5 in Kiribati, 6 in Tuvalu, and 3 involved some yachts that were in these waters. And in terms of lives, with these 61 cases, about 326 lives were saved as a result of our response. So far in 2019, Honorable Speaker, sir, we have 63 cases, and This involves 20 regional, 11 from Kiribati, and 2 from Tuvalu. And of course, we also have incidents within these areas involving foreign vessels, including vessels from Vanuatu, where we had about 4 cases, 1 from Malaysia, and 1 from Hawaii, and 1 from Greece. Few challenges, Honorable Speaker, sir. Again, Fiji is a hub, so the economic growth and development also attracts, but one of the ones that I wish to highlight is the non-adherence of our mariners to warnings, weather warnings. Despite the warnings, despite the advisories given from the Weather Office in Nadi, and when we activate the National Disaster Management Office, people still take the risk to travel. And this is one of the key challenges that we face. Apart from mechanical problems that they do face at sea, and those that are perhaps not certified, meeting the standards, these are some of the challenges that we face that add to the incidences within the waters within our area of responsibility. Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir. I'm happy to take questions if there are any.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.